Hello everybody and welcome to Bath Mat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Studio Series Hatchet. Now this figure, some have called it the worst figure in Studio Series. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I can't call this a great figure. I don't like this guy that much. For mainly one main reason, which is fixable, but the fact that I have to fix it really annoys me. And some other things. So, this is Hatchet. He's part of the Dreads from Dark of the Moon. Part of the pretty cool sequence, although I'm pretty sure he gets killed pretty friggin' quickly by Dino or Mirage, depending on what you call him. And, yeah, this guy is, well, he has a couple of problems. One, his tail, the least of his problems, barely pegs in. It can peg in all right, but I've found that if you actually unpeg it and then peg it in lower down here, it is way less likely to fall out than right here, which... yeah, so I'm going to keep it here until I transform it. Plus, you can then keep this out of the way, which then means you have more room for articulation, which I suppose we should get to, because it's a little bit fun on this guy. So, you got forward this far. Actually, you got a full 360. Out that far. Swivel, bend, then up and down at the paw. See, you got back that far, forward that far, you got that much bend. Although you're supposed to keep it bent like this, so I don't know. And then you can bend that due to transformation. And you got thigh swivel, nothing at the waist. Head is on a slider or rotation. You can rotate it. You can move the dreadlocks out, and you can open and close his mouth, which is like the funnest part about him. You can but yeah, now this guy is part of the Dreads. I think I said that already, but he is also, if I understood correctly, he's also the same mold, but like adjusted slightly to be on all fours, and so it kind of has the problems that the previous ones had, which I don't have, mind you. They were coming out when I did not have the most consistent income, and I passed on them because I don't really care about the Dreads, although I do kind of want to get them eventually. But yeah, now I guess we should get to the problems. Oh, size comparisons and then problems. So, size, here he is with my previous review, Megatron. And, yep, seems about right. He's about dog size. You can give him a little pat on the head. Now the problems. One, tail doesn't stay in very well in the natural place, so you have to put it in there. Two, the kibble is insane. It doesn't go anywhere. You can see every part of the car. Three, I saw this as a complaint. This is actually the true most minor of the complaint. The dreadlocks are supposed to like stay out, but like they are always close together, and it makes it look like, I don't know, he has something weird around his neck. And then the biggest problem. These aren't glued in. Why aren't they glued in? I don't know why they're not glued in. But they come off so often because of that. Especially when you're transforming him. Thankfully, if you keep him in this mode or in vehicle mode, once you've done all that, it locks together. Good enough to where you don't have to think about it. But the transformation, the part where you have to actually touch them, they fall out. And it's so annoying. And I have a couple more problems, but they're in the transformation. Basically, this transformation isn't fun. And that sucks, because that's like half of what a transformer is, you know? Like, I know some people really like getting statues of Transformers, which is totally fine. I think some of those statues look sick and so cool. I just wish they transformed, personally, because that's like 90% of the reason why I like Transformers. Like, I wouldn't have gotten into them if they didn't transform, probably. I mean, I probably would have, actually, let's be honest. I'm into so much nerd stuff, but I would have not been drawn to them nearly as much if they were just alien robots. Even though it is really cool. Okay, let's get to the transformation. Please go easy on me. Okay, and I'm not talking to the audience. I'm talking about to the figure, because I don't want to have to deal with this too much. So first, remove the tail. Come down here. Straighten out the leg and rotate it. Same thing on this side. Then open this up and pray it doesn't come off. Fold up the wrist. Even though I know it will come off. Then take all of this, bring this forward, flip that out, and then bring all this down and bring this down. And there we go. Now, bring the arms up, and you're going to peg those in and get that all lined up, and okay. Then you're going to take this one and put it back on. Make sure it locks under. And then you realize this side. You take this one, put this on. Make sure that's locked in. Make sure this is lined up. Then take this, put this on. Peg all this in. Then take this piece. This is another one of my problems. At least on my figure, this barely stays in. You're supposed to take these and put it in between the dreads, and then that locks in. Supposedly. Now, on mine, this comes out quite easily. So, if it does, then you have to put it back in. Now, bring this part up and try to peg this in without dislodging anything, which is easier said than done. Now that's off. Let's just screw it. We'll just bring this in. Lock that in. Make sure that's locked in. Then take this piece, put that back on. There we go. Now, I will say, if you guys want me to give you an update on the figure after I glue these in, maybe I will. I'll make it like a quick short or quick TikTok or something. Peg this back in because it came out. Then bring this in and peg that in. Thank God. Then peg this in. And then bring this up and close that. And you are done. And, well, it's an alright looking vehicle. Some kind of SUV, I think. I don't know. I don't care anymore. It's probably not an SUV now that I think about it. I did know for a little bit, but another problem is, as you can see, there's a massive hole right there. Hi! You can see your house from there. But, yeah, I don't know why that is. I didn't mistransform it. And, so, yeah. And if you're thinking, Beth, Matt, maybe you're just hyping that up for drama. No. Literally every time that fell off was complete. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to like figures. It's just so annoying. Now, I will say, transforming it from this mode into animal mode, I suppose, is quite a bit nicer. You can actually do it without it coming off, and even if it does, it's not too big of a deal. But going into this mode, genuinely, I don't like it. And, yeah, so that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Oh, wait, should you get this figure? No. Unless you're a completionist and you have the other dreads and you really want to complete it, I can't recommend this guy. I don't. Which sucks, because I really like when figures are good. And it's just... Oh, well. Well, this has been Bathmat Reviews. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what figures I should review next, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!